What's going on, everybody? It's been a while. Welcome back to another one. But I see how it is. None of you asked, how are you doing? You've been absent. You're still alive. You didn't miss my ugly face and my nasty accent? See how it is. No, I'm just giving you guys shit. No, I do apologize. It has been quite a while. Just crazy busy with just life and family stuff. Today I'm actually at the mechanic. I gotta get the fifth wheel checked and all that shit. Mike to do what he's got to do. Shock's actually sitting right there, so the fifth wheel needs to be checked. I'm getting a bit of a vibration from the drive line. That's gonna be it's gonna have to be looked at. A couple of other little small things. And obviously it was Labor Day weekend this past weekend. My load for Thursday got canceled, so I figured perfect time. They got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get everything done. And then once I get it back, I gotta do shocks all around and cleaning and that sort of thing. Truck needs a bath bad. But so what's been going on lately is, my wife's lease was coming up, and the cars of prices, as far as that was concerned, it was coming down. So we got such a good deals on our leases, including mine, that if we would have sold the cars to the dealer, we actually would have got money back. So we did that both with hers and mine, and it was just a hassle of trying to find what we can lease for her at a reasonable price. So we ended up getting her a Jeep Renegade, a small damn thing. I don't like it, but whatever, she likes it, and I guess that's all that matters. I've been putting some serious miles on this old thing. I am loving the 240 that I got. Also kind of a sad day. The Camaro did sell. I'm actually on the way to the bank right now to pay off the loan and get the car ready to be shipped to Boston area. It's in Massachusetts somewhere. The gentleman that bought it's out of that area. I mean, he got a great car. I didn't get to drive it as much as I wanted to, and whatever, life happens, right? But so I got to deal with that today. Also going through my garage a little bit and kind of reorganizing stuff, and hopefully these guys don't nail me too good with all this other fifth wheel shit. So on the W123, the 240D that I got, including all that was going on, I had to do a bunch of stuff to this as well. And on top of that work, plus Ford was shut down for 2 weeks actually, so I didn't run for those 2 weeks. If they would have given me a heads up, I would have just gone on the road and see what was what. But it was initially supposed to be for 1 week, and then they extended it another week, and then I just took the time to do stuff around the house that needed to be done in the car. So this thing, for you guys that are aware of these cars, they are godly slow. And what they do to kind of combat that is they put a very, very high number rear end. So this one had a 369. So what it meant was at 65, 70 miles an hour, the engine was screaming. So I found a used differential off of the 300D wagons, 307, and I put on this one. So that was kind of a pain in the ass. And now it's much more drivable. I mean, obviously it's still slow, and it's a little bit slower still because the gear number is low, which means that the gear itself is turns slower, which means that per given RPM it'll give you more speed, essentially more top speed. And got that done and drove this thing to Pennsylvania, and drove it to Columbus, Ohio, and a bunch of other places. I've been to Lansing a few times and back with it. So I'm loving the car, but I also had to rebuild the whole front end. So pretty much, all the joints, I had to do lower ball joints. Lower ball joints on this ones are not fun because they're pressed in. Had to do rotors, which in turn you got to do wheel bearings. Because it's the old school where the bearing actually sits, the bearing races sit inside the rotor itself, and then the bearing rollers would go over top of it. But I wasn't going to do all that and not change the bearings. It's kind of stupid. So that's all said and done. Had to go in for an alignment, and knock on wood, you guys know me. I do the Albania thing. Knock on wood, everything's good with the car, and I am happy I got it. A lot of people, it's just a old ass Mercedes, nothing special, but honestly this car means a lot to me. I hope you guys are doing well. Obviously, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. What the hell am I thinking? I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend with your families, and got to barbecue a little bit. The weather by us was kind of shitty, so we didn't really do anything too special. So what I do have is a video that I shot a while ago and haven't posted it. It was just one of those things where like so much time passed by that if I would have posted it, it needed to have some kind of response from my dumbass, like, where the hell have you been, EJ? You still alive, huh? But so I'm gonna pair this little update with that, so you guys get to hear a little bit of driving. And it's been a while since that's done, so I physically look a little bit different. I think I just had the goatee at that point, and wasn't letting the beard grow yet, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed this this fifth wheel thing is not going to cost me a whole lot of money. But if it needs it, it needs it. That's a safety issue, and you guys know me by now. I take that shit very, very, very seriously. I honestly wouldn't be able to live with myself if somebody else got hurt or even worse because of my negligence. I get it, accidents happen, but when you know there's something wrong and you don't take care of it, I think that's crazy. So obviously, safety first. I want to make sure that's taken care of. I just hope I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. But if I do, then it is what it is. I mean, it's just. Sitting in the construction zone out here. Every damn road in Michigan seems like it's under construction, which is a good thing because our roads were horrible. But they're kind of trying to do all of them at the same time. Now I gotta go to my bank, or the bank that the loan is through. It's a credit union, and I gotta find out what the loan is, payoff is. Then I gotta go to my bank and get a cashier's check, and then go back to that and pay it. I mean, luckily they're pretty close, but my bank is a pretty small credit union. I think they're only like in the Midwest or something like that. And trying to get a hold of them on the phone is just, you may as well be trying to call the White House. Alright guys, all loaded up. Let's get the hell out of here. Quite a bit of construction going on around Detroit, so can't take my usual route. Gotta go around just a little bit. Loaded up. You know, honestly guys, every time I come here, there's a lady that works here. Her name is Tina. What a sweet lady. Always puts smiley faces on the paperwork that she gives us, and always leaves a little candy. Makes my day, this stuff, man. It might not be a lot, but what a sweet human being, honestly. God, I think we could all try to at least strive to be like that, you know? know if in low gear helps. hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you guys coming back time and time again. Any of you who are new to the channel and you like what you see, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so there's a notification sent to you when there's a new video comes out. And why would you want to miss looking at this pretty face? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thanks again, you guys. I hope everybody's doing great, and we'll see you on the next one.